here at the Freedom Club, but you probably haven't seen me for a couple of weeks because I have been off with a very, very sick child who is now home and feeling better. We spent a couple of weeks at the hospital and things were pretty rough, but we are home now and things are looking much, much better. So thank you all for your patience and your understanding and your kind messages. I missed you all, and I'm looking forward to finding your next winning dropshipping products. Now, for those watching on YouTube, if you're not familiar with who we are or what we do, let me share my screen. We are the Freedom Club, and we teach people how to succeed with dropshipping. We have thousands of students. Let me just get rid of that. We've been doing this for a long time now. I've been doing dropshipping for the past 8 years of my life. I've generated millions of dollars in income. That's me right there. And now I teach others how to do this, and we train others how to do this. We have been very successful with a lot of absolutely winning stores. Now, for anyone who has seen this before, you would have heard this before, but if not, just a little reminder. The Freedom Club can build a store for you. We know we're here to teach you how to build a store, but we can actually do it for you and take out all of the questions, all of the hassle, and build a winning dropshipping store directly for you. Now, if that's something you want to do, if you're interested in finding out how that works and whether or not that is something that you want to do, you can book a call with me. We can have a chat about it. I can tell you all about how that works and I'll give you a link right now in the chat that you can contact me on. 1 second, guys. 1 sec. This is open to anybody, by the way. Anybody at all. Here it is. Here's my link. I'll pop it in the chat right now. All right. Let's find some products. I think it's been a while, so why don't we check out Trend Track today? Oh, let me say hello to everybody first. So, hello Mark, hello Renee, hello Daniela, hello Jeff, hello Val and Di. I think it's Di. Can't be D. Val and Di. Hello Mark. Hello Daniela and Joe. It's not a good way to start the school holidays. Well, actually, he was so sick, and his recovery is going to be so long that we have had to pull him out of school, unfortunately, on doctor's orders. This is not something you just get better from. It's managed right now, and he's much, much healthier, and he's feeling good. But he's got a disease that he will have for life. So now it's all about how do we manage that? How do we make sure he's got the best level of care, which he does. And it's nice to see him smiling again and being himself again, and actually enjoying his food again. So yes, we're very thankful for the lovely people of Gold Coast University Hospital and all the people here in the Gold Coast who make people feel better. Thank you very much. All right, let's find some products. Hey, let's do it. So today we're going to be using products in Trend Track. This is one of my favorite tools. You guys know I bounce between Trend Track and PiPi ads. PiPi ads is fun. Oh, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much. And hello to you, Glynis. Oh, guys, if this is your first time here, please let me know in the chat that this is your first time here. I'm sorry to start your first time on such a downer, but the thing is, I'm home now and everything's okay. Everything's okay. And we're happy to be home. For those of you who, if this is your first time here, look, let me tell you. Just I know you've all seen this before, but who I am. Why am I here to tell you all of this stuff? Well, my name is Chris, and I think I'm the oldest coach here at the Freedom Club. I discovered dropshipping 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago, but it's been 8 years since I launched this beautiful store with this beautiful person here, who is my lovely wife, and this was probably my third attempt at dropshipping before I kind of started to understand how to build a customer first brand. Now, at the time of the past, few years, I've seen a lot of coaches trying to teach people how to do this, and in my view, none of them got it right. But when I found the Freedom Club and I talked to Austin and I realized these guys are teaching it how it should be done, they invited me to come on and be a coach. Now, I have generated 16 or 17 million dollars in sales as of now. I've hit 150,000 orders about a year and a bit ago. You'd think I know what I'm talking about by now, but I am just a student of e-commerce, just like all of you. This e-commerce beast, it never stops adapting and changing. So all we can really do is learn to adapt and change with it and become exceptionally good marketers. And right now, with the power of AI, it is so much easier for anybody with some basic skills to do some incredible things in e-commerce. This is probably the most golden of the golden areas that I've ever done e-commerce. I'm excited to be here. So this is my website. We sell these diamond painting kits, and we've sold a lot of them. And I've got many other stores, but this is the one that feeds the family, and pays for the shopping and pays for all the things and does all the things. This is it. The other stores are just kind of like fun little side projects. This is the one that I scale though. All right, so let's find some products now. I just want to stop sharing that for a second so I can share the whole entire tab there. Give me a second, everybody. So we're going to use Trend Track. We used PiPi ads last time. PiPi ads is great. It's affordable. It does the job. But Trend Track, last time I used this bad boy, we found some absolute gems. Before we go and do that, let me give you a gift. This is my winning product database. And just for showing up, you get to access this for free. Now, I do need to explain that this is not the Freedom Club database, not the official one. This is my personal one. And this is the one that I use when I'm on the streams with you guys. If you see a product in here, you can take it. If I see a product in here, I can take it. If I found it, anyone can run it. In fact, if you find a product, you can run it too. Just when we run other products, it's really good to do some very in-depth analysis of the competition, because the competition are probably making money. They probably have a good thing going. It's probably a good idea to look at what they're doing and do something similar. When you see the brands that we find in this sheet, they are just examples. Your job is to not go, oh, look, retainer cleaner. Yeah, look, this is brilliant. I'm going to run this one. I'm going to copy everything from this store and this store alone, and I'm going to make money. It doesn't work that way. What you need to do is go away and build your own spreadsheet of all the competitors for this product. All of them that you can find through Google, through product research tools like Trend Track or PiPi ads or any other one that you can get your hands on. And you go down and you write down all the USPs. What's a USP? A USP is how they sell this. Here are the USPs right here. It's usually got ticks or an icon, something telling you what these guys think are the unique selling points of this product. And you go find all the competitors. You write down their USPs. You document all of the images. You document all the text. You document all of their ads so that when you get a launch, you've got a treasure trove of swipe files that you can look at. But one thing you do not do is you do not put their images on your website. You do not put their videos on your website. In the day of AI, there is no excuse for not having your own unique images, because you can literally feed those images from your competitors into AI and generate new ones. You could buy the product and take your own photos and put that into AI and have your own unique photos. You could, heaven forbid, you could take a competitor's video and redo the whole entire thing with AI if you really wanted to and you wanted to spend some credits. You can do those things. And when I start to see people just copying and pasting text, copying and pasting images, that gets you in trouble, guys. That can get your store banned. That can get your Facebook account banned from ads just by doing that. It's copyright. So be careful. We take ideas. You know, one of my favorite things to do is to go and grab all my competitors. Go and have Claude using the new Fable 5. What do you call it? The new Fable 5 model is absolutely incredible. So, but you have to tell it to do the right things. The first thing I do is I say, go and analyze all the competition. Go and write down the best USBs, the best headlines, the best ideas, the best sections that you think are going to help people convert. And then I put those together and I come up with a plan for how I'm going to build out my store. And my gosh, can AI really cook these days? It's incredible. Anyway, enough about AI. Let's find some products. So in Trend Track, and look, Trend Track is an expensive tool. It is the best tool. PiPi ads that I normally use, it has its benefits. It's a great tool. But in my view, Trend Track it's the cream of the crop. This is the best spying tool out there. Not only can we spy ads, which from what I found last time are extraordinarily effective at finding good products that I'd never seen before, but the shop spying tool is almost essential. If you can't figure out what sort of niche that you want to jump into, if you just can't figure out a pie in the sky idea, hey, I want to be in the dog niche. If that's too hard for you right now, go into the Trend Track here, and you can search for entire niches. You can search for, up here, you can search for dogs, sleep, hair, my competitors for my snoring store. They're all in there. And you can start to track these stores, and they tell you, hey, look at this one, for example, Smooch. Smooch, the traffic has been growing. That's a positive trend in the right direction. The number of ads that they have has remained fairly stable. So these guys must be getting better at their marketing. When we look at their actual analytics of their store, traffic has really grown. And there is, if you think about it, a positive trend of more ads in that direction. We look at which products are selling the most. We can see here we've got a very cheap blending tool with a color changing tool. Cool. Well, not tool, but product. And all the products that they sell. Now we can look at similar shops. Half the work's done for you because they've got all the similar shops here. We can see their latest ads, but we could go and view more, and we could actually see their ads in like longest first, which is the way that I would prefer to see it. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I ate dinner too fast. But yeah, Trend Track, absolutely incredible. Now, if you do want access to this, I do have a code. These guys do sponsor me. So they have given me an affiliate code, which gets you 20% off if you did want to go and have a look at Trend Track. And I would recommend this one. I would. There's other tools out there that I've used in the past that I probably wouldn't recommend. Trend Track is good. Well, let's look at some ads. Not favorites. We're going to go find some ads. So let's look at, we want active ads only. Last seen today. Today's good. I want stuff that's, what this means is when these guys were scrolling, well, they got agents out there, robots scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, looking for ads. And when they find an ad, it goes in here. So last seen is really important because it means this ad was live today. Days running, I'm not going to really worry about that too much. I could do niche, but I want to see everything. Countries, I think this is important. I want the big four, the big five, really. I don't know if Canada's part of that, so really it is the big five, not the big four. Language, I want English. And now we just scroll. This is my version of doom scrolling. And I don't scroll social media. How can you have an ad with holy shit in it? That's, if I did that in my ad account, I'd be banned. That's crazy. What have we got? What's this thing?
This is why I don't keep all my photos just on my phone, tablet, or computer anymore. Like most people, I used to keep all my important photos in one place. Photos of my kids, family, holidays, years of memories. Then it hit me just how risky that really is. Because if your phone gets lost, stolen, or stops working, you could lose everything in a heartbeat. Luckily, I came across this SSD at great value.
That's crazy. We're going back to the 90s. We're now selling portable hard drives. Well, let's check this out, though. Maybe they got a good idea. It's just a tiny portable hard drive. $67 portable hard drive. Okay, all right. There's no way this is working. This cannot be working. Their stats are all in the right direction. Okay. Okay. Let's check them out. Now, we're going to go check these guys out in the Facebook ad library. Facebook ad library is free. You don't need money for this. You just go to Google and you type in Facebook ad library. If you run an ad on Facebook, it will be here. But it's not for spying. You can't just say, hey, Facebook, show me the best ads. It doesn't work that way. What you can do though is find your competitors and look at all of their ads, which is what we do here. And we analyze plug and play online system. That's not it, is it? Let's try a different way. We got to find plug and play the actual link to the. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a button. Great. Okay, now what are these guys selling in general? Oh, they got lots of them. The last change of their ads was on this one, July 2nd. That's been running nearly a month. Oh, man. What? Now, the idea here is, guys, when you're running ads, the longer they're running, the more likely it is that they're making money. You don't leave ads on when they're not making money. Now, these ones are getting low impression counts. I don't think these guys are particularly... what's the word here? Yomo, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, my kid was sick last week, so I'm finally back. It's good to be back. I don't think these guys are very mature in their business. Maturing meaning I think these guys are just kind of getting started. They may have found something here, though, and it might be worth testing. I can't for the life of me think that selling a hard drive would be possible in 2026. But then again, the problem is there. The problem is back up your photos. It's a great problem to have. And they solve it right here. It works with all types of phones, tablets, and computers. Back up your phone. Get your photos and videos in seconds. No app, no subscription, no hassle. They give you a free universal 3-in-1 adapter. Great. Those things probably cost about 30 cents. Guys, I think this could be a good business. Selling a portable printer as an upgrade? I think this could be cool. There's no guarantee it's going to be a winner. I mean, we're not seeing these guys flying, but I think they've got something here. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it in the winning product database. And what's the date today? June 20th. Photo hard drive. Now, I actually think this one would be fairly easy to implement. So I'm going to make this one green. Be great for a technology store. I think this is the problem solution is there. Renee, the IT guy in your family says because AI computers are going to become really expensive, so buy a computer with less storage with something like this. Well, I'm pretty happy that I actually built my entire family new PCs this year. Oh, not this, but it was this year. Yeah, we built all new motherboards, CPUs, and RAM, and all new graphics cards, and then the prices all just skyrocketed, so we got lucky. I'd like to say I did that on purpose, but I didn't. We just got lucky. Yeah, so if you've got a technology kind of store, this would be a great start to it. All right, let's find the next one. Can I bookmark this one? Oh, yes, I can. Let's bookmark that. That's cool. Okay, so health finds. Is this one of those long-winded? Yeah, so this is a format I've seen a lot recently, a long-winded story. And people get hooked in and they keep reading and they keep reading and they keep reading and then they click. And you can get the cheapest clicks for your ads by doing these sorts of ads. Now, whether they will work for you or not, the only way you can tell is by testing. It has worked for me on one store and not worked for me on another store. But what exactly are they selling? Rosabella beetroot capsules. I am not interested in things you consume, personally. Not into it. And even though you guys can certainly sell gummies or whatever you want, things that you consume, you guys are free to do that. I don't put them in my list. It's not something I'm comfortable with. If I'm going to sell something that is put in the body or you know, can have some effect on you by putting it on your skin, I want to make sure it's, you know, it meets Australian standards.
My son is 14 and he's 5'2". I'll be honest, I worry about him. I know height isn't everything, but I also know how the world works, and I'm go.
Okay.
Always comes up.
You got a short kid, short king.
No hormones.
Oh, give your short king some hormones and He's going to grow up big and strong. Yeah, screw that. That's disgusting. Glasses, no thank you. What's this thing?
This hat is a total game changer. It's got breathable mesh, adjustable strap, and a stylish leather tag. Super comfy, trendy, and perfect for summer. Grab yours now.
That is a disgusting AI ad. Like, there's AI ads that get away with it. That one didn't. The actual product looked way better than the ad. I mean, you could just not wear a cap. It doesn't take the sun out of your eyes. I guess if you have balding hair, it's probably a good idea to stop the sunstroke on your head. Okay. 49% off. Oh, this website's disgusting. Absolutely. And they're only $20 each. No, we can't do that. We need a bigger profit margin. That ain't gonna work. Smart mouse. I'm pretty sure I had this on the list already. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it's on the list. Clothes. No, we avoid them. We don't like clothes. This weird device.
Tummy tuck surgery or expensive laser treatments? Nope, they're way too expensive.
Nope, they're way too expensive.
What about firming creams and collagen supplements? Nope, I know everyone knows that these products don't work because they can't penetrate deeply enough to tighten loose skin. So what actually works? There is one simple thing any woman between 35 and 78 can do to quickly...
Oh, that was cheeky. That was really cheeky what they did there. Did you see that? They blurred out the other product that you could use.
Can do to quickly tighten loose belly skin. It only takes 15 minutes every day, can be done easily at home, and you'll see visible results within days. This is a special treatment called 3-in-1 Body Sculpting. It uses dynamic vacuum cupping to break down stubborn belly fat. Microcurrent pulse.
You just vacuum that fat right out your belly. Easy. Bloody hell. It's never been easier to lie to people in ads, I'll tell you that. Okay, now we have a Health Insight magazine from sculptflex.com. I'm shaking my head, but the thing is, this kind of thing does work. I mean, not the products. The way that they're advertising it does work. I don't feel good about it. I wouldn't feel good about selling. Oh, I know her. She does UGC. She did UGC for my bag brand. She's from Canada. That's not her though. That's not this, is it? They've just AI'd the crap out of her. That looks so painful. Ouch. Where are the bruises? All right, so check availability. Oh, these guys do that trick. So you got to scroll all the way down the bottom, and it's like, hey, you can't buy this. Just check the availability because it could be sold out. Check it. Oh, it's in stock. Thank God. I have the privilege now of buying this for $171. This is actually what we're looking for. Now, if you are selling this kind of cupping product and you're watching this for ideas, that was kind of how you do it well. You have a pre-sale landing page to teach people about the problem. You put a bullcrap news segment on. She wasn't on the news. My friend there, she was definitely not on the news. But that sure looks like it, doesn't it? That's so cheeky. They probably turned the sound off because they couldn't get the AI to sound like a news show. And then down the bottom there, you tell this big long story, yada, 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 yada. Check availability because it's all sold out. Oh, no, it's actually in stock. You're in luck. Subscribe and save to the gel. Oh, you sell the gel with it. That's a brilliant idea. All right, I'm kind of thinking this is probably going to be selling quite well. So let's go back and have a look at the ads. Okay, try Sculptiflex. Now the ad that we found isn't the winning ad. No way. They've been running this since January 9th. I am so close to swearing at these guys. Ridiculously good. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Good guys, if you're wanting to sell any of those cupping types of products, just look at how these guys are doing it, because they've literally given you the blueprint. I'm going to call it a cupping thing. Cupping fat loss thing. We got the ads right here, and here is, I'll give you the actual pre-sale landing page, because it's quite hard to find these sometimes. How do we find out if the machine passes the BS test? Well, most dropshippers probably honestly wouldn't care. They just try and sell it. You could buy it yourself, and you can test it out yourself and see. I mean, you wouldn't buy it from them. You'd buy it from the Chinese vendors to make sure that the quality of the product that you're selling is good, and just to see if you like it. Like, for example, one of the last stores that I built recently was the No Snore store, and so I actually bought this mouth guard from various vendors in China, and I found the one that I liked the most, and then I paid for a designer to create a box for me. And so this is an actual real physical product that looks exactly like this that I sell, and it passes my bullshit test. I've had there's some reviews that come through and they say, hey, it didn't work for me, but for the most part I've had a fair few good reviews from this saying that it's great. So works for a lot of people, works for me. That's why I was okay selling it. And you got to make sure that you're okay selling the things that you decide to sell in the way that you decide to sell them.
Convince me why I should spend money on the muslin blanket when I can just buy a cooling blanket for half the price. Okay, let me break this down. I'm the founder of the fleece company. And
You are not.
400,000 hot sleepers finally sleep through the night in the last few years. If it didn't work, we'd be out of business, plain and simple.
You look so AI.
The blanket industry isn't telling you. Most cooling blankets are polyester or synthetic blends with a chemical cooling finish sprayed on top. That finish feels breathable when you first touch it. It feels revolutionary when you first sleep under it, and it washes out, usually by cycle 3 or 4. Every single night after that, you're sleeping under raw polyester, a petroleum-based synthetic fabric that traps heat
Good story.
in your body with nowhere to go. Your core temperature spikes. Your cortisol stays elevated. You wake up.
Very good story. I'm actually interested to see how these guys are actually doing. So I've not had much luck in the past with any sort of blanket. I have done weighted blankets before in like a bedding store that I had. I haven't been able to get it working to the point where I was happy. Oi, come back, come back. Did we lose it? Ah, here it is, here it is. So I'm actually keen to see if these guys are winning or not. See details. And let's go look at the meta. The Fleece Company, inactive ad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Although these other ones are active and they've been running since June. Yeah, look. They've only been running. Wait a minute, it's July, so that's a month. The new Muslim blanket color. May 15th. Okay, maybe this is working for them. Oops, show me the products. So they're running. Are these page ads? That's weird. Why are they all page ads? So they're running ads for you to like the. Oh no, maybe they're not. Maybe there's. Just ignore me. I'm just being an idiot. I had too many days off. Early Women's Month. Early Women's Month. So is it Women's Month? Damn, I didn't know it was Women's Month. All right, the muslin blanket. That does not look cooling to me. Buy one, get one free. So that's $100 to get 2. Which means they're buying these. Oh man, that looks like a hot piece of blanket. The original fleece blanket. This isn't cooling at all. Okay, what's the ads that are actually working? How are you selling this? POV, you found the softest blanket. Perfect for your family. Okay. Yeah, that's crappy ad. I think this is a crap product. I think I don't know if they're making money from these ads or not, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Knowing what I know about betting and how difficult it can be, I'm going to skip this one.
I'm curbing my morning sickness in the back of the lecture hall, digging my nails into my palms, praying the new alpha at the podium doesn't smell me. 2 weeks ago, my life was a joke. I was just...
What are you selling? Mated to it. No, no, thank you. No, thank you. Our annual kitchen transformation. Nope. Cream. Nope. Red light. Red light ninja. It does look cool. It looks really, really, really cool. There is no way I would buy this. I'd be so annoyed every single night. Oh, that's Instagram. No, thank you. Let's take a look at your website. Oh, the landing page is just taking you to Instagram. No, skip that. Skip that. It's not even going to a store. Beard.
You have a beard. Stop scrolling. Millennial dudes
Yeah.
are some of the best beards I've ever seen.
My beard doesn't grow.
No patches, no gray hairs, no uneven spots. I finally asked a coworker what was up. Apparently, they used the one-day beard color by Beard Club. Filled in my patches, my uneven spots, my grays, and it's sweat-proof and waterproof. My beard has never looked thicker, fuller, darker, and not to be weird, but my wife can't keep her hands off me. I didn't want to admit they were right. Look at these results. Right now, you can literally get it at its lowest price ever.
Okay. Now that I'm sold, I'm quite happy with my beard. Thank you. So basically, we're selling what's that stuff you put in your eyes for beards? $13? No, come on. How do we make money with $13? Okay, we got packs. Let's just test this out. Okay, I want black. Claim offer. Only $15. Beard shampoo. Beard oil. Well, I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay, 82% off. I'd be an idiot not to take that, wouldn't I? Okay, what have we got here? We got $33 for the beard pack. So I started at 13, I'm at 33. That's still not good. Beard trimmer. Okay, maybe I would take them up. No, I don't need any of that stuff. No, we can't make money with this. That is not a good business. They may be doing well, and maybe you get people coming in and buying off you regularly, but I'm not interested in something that's $25. We need a little bit more profit than that. And the reason why we need more profit than that, it's going to cost you between 20 to 50, even $80, depending on the product that you're selling, to get a sale on Facebook. So the product that you're selling has to have enough perceived value in it that we can pay the supplier and pay Facebook anywhere between $20 and $50, depending on the products. Hell, I've got products that cost $80 to sell, in which case my profit margin has to be even higher.
Of your yard being a total nightmare, dogs tracking mud through the house, kids glued to screens instead of playing outside, water bills through the roof, and every weekend.
No, talking too much. What else we got? Buy one, get one free jewelry? No, thank you. Bags? Bags are difficult. We'll skip those.
If there's one thing that applies on the food field, as it does to family.
One scoop, so we're talking about a supplement? No, thank you.
This lighting kit made my $200 camera look like a $5,000 setup. Let me show you what's inside.
Cool.
I've decided I'm no longer struggling with lighting when creating content, so I decided to invest in LumeCube's panel lights to elevate and upgrade my photos and videos.
Panel lights, all right.
This panel light kit includes 2 massive edge lamps.
Let's have a look. $500 for panel lights. They actually look good. It'd be an easy product to sell. You just need there'd be vendors on Alibaba that could easily do this for you. And there may be a minimum order, but you could always start with a smaller type of unit. More and more, I mean, so many people are buying lights for content. I got one right here, lighting me up right now. And no, I mean, this thing is not worth $500. But normal people wouldn't know that. I'm pretty sure I already have a lighting store somewhere in the list, but I'm going to pop this in. We're going to check the ads, and then I'm going to pop this in the probably most likely I'm going to pop it in the sheet. Ad is active, been active since April 29, but they don't have any other ads. What's up with that? What is up with that? Why did it say it was active? They could be running their ads from a different page. Zero reach. Okay. All right. Maybe I was obviously wrong. The ad is active. Wow, that's a mystery. See ad details. Facebook, are you drunk? How does this work? How can it be active and not active? Well, if you want to look at lights, which I would recommend, I'm not going to put this one in the sheet. Go and find some more competitors and we'll have a look. Say goodbye to embarrassing yellow stains that won't budge. Okay, I would avoid teeth whitening products. They seem to draw a lot of attention from Facebook in terms of like, you know, they think that they're all a bit scammy, and you can run into problems getting your account rejected on Facebook with teeth whitening. Linda, you were thinking about charging $10 shipping fee for orders under $30 in case customers just order your complimentaries. Do you know how that is easily done in Shopify? Yeah, it's really simple. You go and edit your shipping settings in Shopify. If you're stuck in Shopify and you don't know what to do, let me show you something really cool real quick. All right, so in Shopify, there is a lovely little guy up here, and he looks like a burglar. And you can click him and say, okay, how do I edit my shipping settings? And look, this guy's amazing. He can actually access apps inside Shopify now. And he could maybe he could actually do it for you. So he will talk you through in detail, step by step, how to make changes to your shipping. And that will solve any and all of your problems with Shopify. What's he called? He's called. He doesn't have a name. He looks like the Hamburglar. Anyway, you can do it now. Should you do it? I do it on Homecraftology. I have about $70 or maybe $50 is my cutoff. If you spend more than $50 in a single transaction, shipping is free. For everybody else, they pay for shipping. I've never felt for this particular brand, I've never felt that it ever made it harder to get the sale. And I have tested free shipping. And on free shipping on that store, it never increased the conversion rate at all. So it was me leaving, if I was not charging for shipping, I was leaving money on the table. Custom pet phone cases? No, we don't sell phone cases. They are a crappy business idea.
I spent 3 years and hundreds of dollars on probiotic after probiotic that did absolutely nothing. Here's one thing that
Probiotics? Nope.
About 10 days ago, I decided to join JT's sales training. Right?
No, thank you. Dentures? No, thank you. What's this thing? No, we're going to skip this one. Look at the name of it. Skintific.shop. No, thank you. Come up with a better name and we'll be interested. Hand over the controls and see what happens. Textured head, perfect length, total. Oh, no. We're not going to be looking at that one. I'll get my YouTube banned. How are you selling that on Facebook? Ridiculous. Sweet Bee Organics, no thank you. Oh, seniors falling. Well, that was AI.
And look, it's not going anywhere. These are called shower grabs and come in a pack of 2. So they have these little suction cups right here. What you have to do is stick it, you lock it on both sides. Just like that, this thing is not going anywhere.
Good ad.
Install it on
Good products.
glass, smooth marble, stainless steel, acrylic plate in your pool, and even lacquer wood. My dad is old and recently he just had a knee surgery. That is why I grabbed these for both him and myself. Got them on the website so they're
Your dad didn't look like your dad, by the way. That doesn't look like your dad. No offense, buddy. All right, shower grab bar. Yeah, cool. Website, it's a Shrine website. They put no effort into this whatsoever. AI probably built this for them. Come on, man. You could tell AI to do a bit of a better job. Look, you got images on the same column here. Rookie mistakes. But it's clean, and sometimes clean is enough. Let's check on your ads. That ad is not in the ad library. Cool. What about the other one? All right, we got ads. And June 30, May 24th, May, June. We're on 20th of July. So that's 2 months on this ad. That's 20 days on this one. It's all right. Last chance, April 5th. June, May. Okay, we're going back a fair bit now. Look how many ads they got. Yeah, look. These guys are winning. These guys have a product. It's a boring product. And look how many active good ads they got that don't say low impression count. Guys, this is a winner. What do we call this thing? Tile handle, old people handle, grip, hand grip, rail grip. That's what we're calling that one. It's a rail grip. Okay, that's your Facebook ads. And here is your website. I think that's a really easy one to run. Let's go in green. Super. That's not the right sort of green. Super simple. Exceptionally easy to implement. Most of the ads that they had running that were good were mostly images. And these ads, very easy to buy some UGC for. Very, very, very easy.
You have a fluffy face, that's high cortisol. Turkey water, high cortisol. Pooch and puffy boob lips, that's high cortisol too. Adult acne, irritability too.
I thought those things were overweightness. Here I am thinking now that they're just cortisol. And what are you selling? Supplements, of course.
Powerful repair paste uses patented German repair technology to build.
Holy AI.
No matter how deep they are.
Bullshit. Oh, come on.
Rub it immediately with a sponge to watch all scratches disappear instantly.
Oh, come on. Yeah, maybe for a few seconds until it dries up. It didn't get rid of those gashes.
To their original shiny appearance in an instant.
Dear God, that's just so terrible. And how much of that did he put on in one go? Look, half the bloody bottle's gone. No idea what you're selling there. Okay, cats. Stop ignoring the fact that your vet never taught. Okay, long story. Okay, this could be good. What are we selling? More bloody supplements. For God's sake, can we stop selling supplements? Seriously? Who buys supplements for your cat? Nipple private jewelry. How is that on Facebook? That's a fake nipple. Doesn't matter. Thanks for tuning in to the weekly Chris ad rant. Hope you guys are enjoying it. HD Browse. Okay, that looks like a legitimate business. So we are not in this for legitimate businesses. We are here for crappy businesses.
My kid loves baseball, which is great, but reading has always been boring to him until we found the local.
Reading? No, thank you. No one needs education.
How do you travel so much while still being in medical school is a question I get asked. There's no doubt that medical school is very busy with stuff before it took my video.
Not really a product. We got lingerie. No, I wouldn't recommend selling anything that comes in sizes. Doesn't matter what clothes it is. Puppy yoga. Skip that one.
Petite iris spray green by My IDV is probably the most asked about contact lens.
I don't know about contact lenses.
Lens is a beautiful natural green color with a small pupil hole that makes it look super natural. You can see it covers the entire color of my eye.
That is cool.
Super comfortable. They give such a beautiful color to your eyes. These are very comfortable and they have a bunch of different styles, but this has to be the most popular one. You guys know I love my contact lenses and my IDV makes some of the best ones, so definitely check them out.
I mean, that is cool. I don't know if that technically is considered inside the body or on the body, but I would worry personally if I was selling these sort of contact lenses, unless I knew something about them. What if they damage somebody's eye? However, I've been to conventions where there's just vendors selling these, so it's not like it's dangerous as far as I know. But do your own research. So they're going to be find a wild color. All right, let's look at this one. Now, these are prescription. Okay. Urban blue. I don't know what power means. I don't know what the style means, man. This website's terrible. It doesn't tell you anything. What does power mean? What am I doing here? I guess I could watch the videos. Buy 3, get 1 free. Okay, so how much does this cost? Okay, $41. Not too bad, because it probably only cost you about $5 to actually ship these out. They're very lightweight. They'll be very small, and we could definitely sell them directly from China. The reviews would be easy because you could definitely just AI a lot of this. How long does shipping take? 7 to 15 days. They are literally drop shipping this. Power plus prescription. Okay, what does power mean though? What is power when it comes to lenses? Is that like the depth of the color or different strength of what? And is this going to affect how I see? Too many questions that I have. And if you guys are thinking about running this kind of store and you're seeing that I have these questions that are not answered, your goal in this is to make a store that's so simple that answers all of the questions that a customer is going to have. Literally, I overhauled my home craftology website and focused on answering the questions and making things simple. And I like doubled my sales overnight. Magnification. Okay. All right. Maybe they could have said magnification power. Hey, usually you'd have some sort of look. I'll show you what I mean. You go to home craftology. You go look at a product. Doesn't matter what products. Let's just pick one. So we have our USPs here. And then down here, we have all the things that comes with your kit for free. And then we have a sizing guide. And then we have a shape guide so that you understand what these mean so that you can make a decision about what you want to buy. You want a frame? Here's a frame guide. Here's exactly how frames work. Do you want one? Yes or no? That way you know. I'm looking at this site here, and I'm gonna actually leave because I got no idea what the hell they're talking about. But I think it could be a cool business. I think that this is certainly something people come back for, and they're going to buy more than one color. We're going to check their ads first. That's what we're going to do. I bet you they're killing it. And this would be fairly easy to replicate. This would be fairly easy to go and get your own branding done, build your own boxes. They would have labs in China who make this specifically, and only these. And you can absolutely put your branding on them. All right, this particular ad is not running. But they've had ads running for an entire year. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Let's go in the list. I color. What do you call these things? I'm an idiot. Contact lenses. Idiots. And Facebook ads are here. Now, I'm not going to make this one green. Just remember, green doesn't mean lucrative. Green means easy. Lucrative and easy are two different things. You can have a store that's easy to make, but you can have a store that's hard to make, which could be may be more lucrative over time. It's up to you to choose. But this is probably a very lucrative type of business, but it might be maybe more challenging to get up and running.
If you've ever worried about scratching your bike, it usually comes out how it's held. This setup supports the frame, not the wheels. No pressure, no rope. You just load your bike and go.
Gee, this kid's awesome. Didn't get to see the product though. And I don't think we should be selling racks. Bit too heavy. We're looking for lightweight products that we can ship fast. No, we don't sell gifts. Hey! Hey, what's this? My vial and diamond. Hey, I developed ASMR diamond painting ads. That was my thing. Yours is better. Yours is way better. Okay. You did a small, tiny section of it, and you're congratulating yourself. All right. Your website's crap. The images are nice, though. Kind of. I prefer mine. Show me your diamond paintings. Sorry, guys, I'm just doing some market research on my competitors in front of you all. Man, even your box design sucks. Yeah, terrible designs. Like, who wants to make a kid that looks like that? Looks like a 5-year-old drew it. Anyway, that's mean. That's mean. Come on, let's move on. Mark, you're welcome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for learning. Maybe just putting up with my ranting. We'll try and find one more. Dog poisoning awareness.
This could be life or death for your dog. Okay, so it's date night. My husband walks in with flowers and this big box of the fancy chocolate.
Nope, your dog ate the chocolate? Then what?
This can kill and gel they used on him at the hospital. Pre-measured. And if you get it in within that first hour, it can soak up to 80% of the toxins before his body does. Think of it like...
All right, I'm not going to be selling stuff you put into your dog. No bias at all. No bias, just a hint of jealousy. No, but my store is better. My designs are definitely better. You can't deny that. You can't deny. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Not in that. What's this? What are we selling? The Poor Parent.
He used to jump up on the bed, his back legs wobble when he stands. He lays back down and drops his head. He gets up slower every day. That spark inside has gone away. He looks at me with sorry eyes, like he's the one who should apologize. Stiffness hitting every single moment.
What the hell am I watching? This is terrible. You're making me feel terrible. Oh, of course. Supplements. Who would have thought we would be selling supplements? Dear God.
Summer starts now. So come on down to Aqua Warehouse here in Chelmsford. We've got the largest hot...
Thank you, Renee. I just needed to hear that. Not that it really matters. I don't make my designs. I have a team who does that for me. Astronomy Photography of the Year. I do astrophotography. Where's Greenwich? England. That's cool. Anyway, that's nothing that we can sell. Jewelry.
Do you men really play with stickers? Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
100 stickers. That is how many you can get in the link, and that is how many are right here. I also decided to go ahead and order the 100 sticker pack to see if it's any different. Nope, they're all still funny. They're all different. When you order a pack, every single sticker is going to be different. Not like all those other brands that have 2, 3 of the same stickers just to meet that 100 to 200 sticker count. If you order even the 300 pack, there are 300 different stickers in there.
A sticker's a thing?
Can't beat the deal. 300 stickers for $20. I think it's 100 stickers for like $10. You literally cannot beat this
I
deal.
mean, this guy loves these stickers.
They're really good quality. They're absolutely hilarious. They add so much humor to the job site. This right here is one of my favorites I put on here. Never mind, I just found a new favorite. You can really cover your hard hat, well-fit, job box, anything in these. They're good tools.
Oh, it's got good USPs. Okay, we got to see if stickers are a thing. Beneath. Okay, we could make a way better website than this. Stickers, you can stick them on your anything. You can stick them on your hat. You can stick them on your bottle. You can stick them on this. You can stick them on that. The money's not there for us there. All right. We didn't find that last one, but we did do 1 hour of product research. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've actually had a bit of fun tonight showing you guys some products. Now, don't forget to look through the product database and don't just stick with June. Go back in time. The further back in time you go, you're going to find some winners here that might still be active. And if they're still active, they've been profitable for a really long time. This is how you kind of find those evergreen products. So don't be afraid to go back in time, check the link, see if it's still working, okay? See if this guy's still up. He's not. They're not up. Okay. Galaxy Projector doesn't work anymore. What about the grounding sheet? Are these guys still up? Can we still sell grounding sheets? Not that I would, because I think they're a huge scam, but can we sell them? The website's still up, $299. These guys must be swimming in money right now. They're also swimming in lies. But I don't think I'd mind if I was swimming in money. Their ads. Their ads are still up. Come on, load up. Ads are still running. They've been running since June. Is that January 2026? Jesus Christ, that's disgusting. Selling a sheet you can plug into the wall to do nothing for $300 for this long, making this much money. It makes me sick. You guys make me sick, and I'm just jealous. But yeah, if you want to sell grounding sheets, go right ahead. But don't stop there. Go through the whole list. Find the products that are still active. And just remember, there's two ways of going about this, right? You could jump on a product that is trending on the way up. Great, brilliant. It may be something new. Maybe something people aren't really selling yet. I've tried to do that myself a few times. You can jump on a product that is going on the way down. You can't really predict it. But if something's been out for a while and has been popular and it's been raving and is, like for example, gummies. Gummies have been a thing and they've just been going up and up and up. You don't really want to start your business when it's at the peak and starting to go down. It's really challenging. But then there's other types of products. And perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps gummies are in this category of products. We call them evergreen products. Products that don't really go out of style. Boring products that people like, use, and buy. And my God, I have seen some revivals of evergreen products this year. Stuff that people told me was never going to work, and yeah, it still bloody worked. And the things I'm thinking, the Bluetooth beanies that you put on to listen to music while you sleep, that kind of stuff. People said they were saturated. They still bloody work. So don't be afraid to go back in time, look through the sheet, pick out some products. What this is all about, really, how fast can you test a product? And how fast can you decide that that product is not going to work and move on to the next one? Because it's probably between 1 and 3 tests. Usually most students will find their winning product between 1 and 3 tests. Occasionally 4, but most students between 1 and 3. So if you do the maths, you've just got to put the work in to test 3 products in a good way, meaning you go all out and you really test the crap out of that product and you find the different angles in your ads and on the landing page. And within 1 out of 3 times, you're probably going to find a winner. Probably. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to jump off and head into my ads masterclass. For those of you sticking around for that, I'll be back in about 30 seconds and I'll see you then.